As above, so below. As within, so without. This phrase is more than mere words. It is a key that opens the door to a world of mysticism and understanding, a world that has its roots in the ancient philosophy of Hermeticism. Born in the cradle of civilization in the sands of Egypt, Hermeticism has influenced philosophers, alchemists, and truth-seekers for millennia. Its teachings illuminate the interconnectedness of all things, the microcosm within the macrocosm, the internal mirroring the external. In this video, we'll delve into the 7 Hermetic principles, each a step on the path to wisdom. The phrase, "as above, so below, as within, so without," is but a taste of these principles, a hint of the profound truths they hold. Let us unveil each principle and perhaps uncover the mysteries of existence itself. First, before all else can be understood, the initial step to be mastered is the principle of mentalism, in which it states, the all is mind, the universe is mental. Each step flows into the next, which once you grasp this first concept, the other learnings will unfold. But what does it truly mean? This principle posits that everything emerges from a singular, universal consciousness. For anything to come into existence, a thought had to come first. The multiverse itself is the manifestation of the Creator, the All. Just as everything we perceive, everything we experience, our own thoughts manifest into the physical from our thoughts. Just as a dream is conjured within the mind, so too is our reality, woven from the threads of thought and belief. We are not mere bystanders in an indifferent universe. Rather, it is our collective consciousness that breathes life into the cosmos. The great philosopher Plato once said, "The measure of a man is what he does with his mind." In essence, our thoughts and beliefs hold the power to shape our reality, to change not only your experience in this 3D reality, but the experience of the collective as a whole. Every idea, every emotion, every belief is a ripple in the mental universe, contributing to the grand tapestry of existence. The principle of mentalism points to our innate ability to create, to transform, to shape our world through the power of thought. It's the underpinning of our reality, the foundation of our understanding. It invites us to take responsibility for the world we inhabit, for it is a reflection of our collective consciousness. The implications of this principle are profound, suggesting that we hold more power than we often realize. We are not merely spectators, but active participants in the unfolding drama of existence. In the realm of the mind, we are all creators shaping our universe. Second, we have the principle of correspondence. As above, so below, as below, so above. This ancient axiom is the very essence of the principle of correspondence. You see, it's not just a poetic saying, but rather a cosmic law that establishes a profound connection between the physical and the spiritual realms. This principle suggests that patterns repeat throughout the universe on all scales, from the smallest atom to the vast galaxies. It's as if there's a divine mirror, reflecting the macrocosm into the microcosm and vice versa. Imagine the universe as a fractal, where each piece, no matter how minute, contains the blueprint of the whole. The physical world is a reflection of the spiritual, and the spiritual world, in turn, is a reflection of the physical. In the grand scheme of existence, everything is interconnected, mirroring each other across dimensions. They cannot be separated. Third, we have the principle of vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. This principle of vibration is a profound concept that suggests that, at the most fundamental level, the universe and everything within it is in a state of constant motion, a ceaseless dance of energy and matter. From the smallest atom spinning in its orbit to the vast galaxies swirling in the cosmos, everything is vibrating, oscillating between states of being and non-being. This is not merely a physical phenomenon, but also a metaphysical one. Our thoughts, emotions, even our very consciousness are all vibratory in nature. We are vibrational beings. This principle underscores the interconnectedness of all things, the idea that we are all part of a grand, cosmic symphony of vibrational frequencies. It is a testament to the dynamic, ever-changing nature of existence. Therefore, the rhythm of life and the universe is but a dance of vibrations. Fourth, we have the principle of polarity. Everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites. This principle holds that all manifested things have two sides, two aspects, two poles, a pair of opposites with countless degrees between them. From the atomic to the cosmic, the physical to the metaphysical, the principle of polarity is as omnipresent as the very air we breathe. Consider for a moment the complex interplay of opposites in our everyday lives. Love and hate, light and darkness, joy and sorrow, peace and chaos. These are not separate, isolated states, but rather two ends of the same spectrum. They are simply different degrees of the same thing, varying only in vibration. Likewise, in the realm of thought, this principle manifests as contrasting mental states. Courage and fear, generosity and selfishness, optimism and pessimism, all are but different degrees on the scale of the mind. And here lies the beauty of this principle. By understanding the unity of opposites, we gain the power to transmute one into the other, to turn fear into courage, hate into love, chaos into peace. This is the art of mental alchemy, the secret to mastering one's life and destiny. In the dance of opposites, balance and harmony are achieved. Through the principle of polarity, we see that the universe is a symphony of contrasts, a dance of duality, a play of paradoxes. Fifth, we have the principle of rhythm. Everything flows out and in, everything has its tides, all things rise and fall. It is a universal law that governs not just our world, but every level of existence. Like a pendulum swing, this principle manifests itself in the cycles of nature, the rise and fall of civilizations, and even in our personal lives. It's the rhythm of the seasons, the ebb and flow of tides, the waxing and waning of the moon. It's the cycle of day and night, birth and death, creation and destruction. But the principle of rhythm is not merely an observation of the physical world. It's a profound understanding of the dynamics of energy, the oscillations of our thoughts, emotions and actions. It's about recognizing that our lives are not a straight line, but a beautiful dance of ups and downs, of peaks and valleys. In essence, the principle of rhythm teaches us that life is not static, but dynamic. It's a cycle, a rhythm, a flow. And once we understand this, we can learn to flow with the rhythm rather than resist it. We can anticipate the tides of change and navigate them with grace and wisdom. In the rhythm of the universe, we find the music of life. So, let us dance to it, fully embracing the rhythmic nature of our existence. Sixth, we have the principle of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect, every effect has its cause. This is the principle of cause and effect, a fundamental law that governs all actions and reactions in the cosmos. But what does it truly mean? Consider a pebble thrown into a still pond. The pebble, the cause, disrupts the tranquility of the water, creating ripples, the effects. These ripples in turn become causes for other effects as they interact with the pond's life and surroundings. This is an echo of the principle of cause and effect, resonating in a simple everyday occurrence. Similarly, every decision you make, every action you take, is a cause setting off a chain of effects, rippling through the universe. Even the smallest of actions can have profound effects, often in ways we can't foresee or understand. This principle is not about punishment or reward, but rather about the understanding that all things are interconnected and that our actions reverberate throughout the universe. So the principle of cause and effect is not merely a law, but a guide, a beacon that illuminates the path to wisdom. It encourages us to act with awareness, to understand that our deeds have consequences, and to accept responsibility for our actions. In the web of cause and effect, we find the threads that weave our destinies. Remember, every cause has its effect, and every effect traces back to a cause. We are all creators, shaping our realities one action, one cause, one effect at a time. Finally, we have the principle of gender. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. This is the principle of gender. It is not about the biological differences between male and female, but rather the metaphysical concept that the universe is governed by dual forces, energies or principles, the masculine and the feminine. The masculine principle is active, creative, giving. It represents outward movement and exertion. It's the initial spark, the idea, the action. On the other hand, the feminine principle is receptive, nurturing, absorbing. It's the vessel, the form, which gives shape to the idea, the reaction. Together they form the basis of all creation. From the atom to the universe, every level of existence is permeated by this principle. It's in the ebb and flow of the tides, the cycle of the seasons, the rhythm of the day and night. The principle of gender teaches us that balance between these forces leads to harmony and productivity. In the masculine and feminine, we find the creation and regeneration of life. Thank you for watching until the end. If you have reached this far, then you are ready to start practicing these 7 principles. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-opening videos.